So this film is a deceptively tall order. Anything that, I mean, ever since Blair Witch, the idea of using this kind of footage and putting a movie together with it, it has been kind of part of the cinematic universe. It has to be done with such intentionality and such care, because watching that footage is dizzying, and it makes it difficult to put story elements together. I think that the real success of this team is they did manage to put a story together, even though relying on some on-screen text and story markers. But they did manage to build it into a story and a cohesive story. It's just really difficult to do that, especially at this level, when trying to blend in that kind of footage, because it creates so much cognitive chaos when you're watching it, and it has to be the filmmaking has to be done at such a high level. I do think that it should have been called the unsolved case of Alexis Perez instead of the lost camera, because then it would have given us that little shift would have given us a little bit more grounding. I'm not 100% sure on the connection to the prompt, except that everything happens. So finding it creates the cost of becoming the next victim. I suppose that was it, but I think there could be a stronger connection to the prompt.
Yeah, so I do appreciate their dedication to the aesthetic of the found footage. Like, it did very much feel like someone was running while doing this. They had some of the effects to look like a camera. So I do appreciate that. One thing I will say though is when you're relying so heavily upon text for your story, you want to make sure, one, it's clear, you give them enough time to read it through. Like, sometimes even maybe hanging on just a little too long in case there's some really slow readers, because you don't want to miss out on anything. And two, a lot of the text was right up at the top and it was kind of centered to the left. I think bringing that more to the middle and making it more like a focal point, I think would help a lot. Other than that, I appreciate what you were trying to accomplish here.
Well, sorry, one more thing. Whoever did the music, nice job. Should have continued through the end, but the music and the way the music propelled that was really well done. I forgot to mention that before, so